All right. How's everybody doing again? It's amazing, things are happening pretty quick. So, in my last video, I discussed, the mirroring of Noah's time. Okay, because we had if you look through the days of creation, right, and when certain things were created, the stars came before like, let's say, the animals, right, which is what Noah's Ark brings, correct? Okay, so the planets have already been quote unquote created. That was the last parade of planets that we had. And in this mirroring of Noah, we'll have the animals, so to speak. That's just the way I see it. I've talked about living inside of a cube, the time machine. Okay? And you're not on the earth, you're in the earth. It's worlds inside of worlds. And that even showed up there. You know, years ago when I first started all this, it started off as just something simple. It was what if, right? All my first videos, what if, right? But as more of this stuff played out, all this what if stuff has actually come out to be in play, so to speak, right? So the thing that's really funny is, in the short time that it's taken to get, whatever done today, however many hours it's been, another 10 has popped up on the screen. I just took a quick break, ran through my feeds, and apparently, everybody's keeping track of all these scientists that are dying. Well, our 10th one has died. I don't have any more details than that. It is what it is, and whether that's real or not. So, and I've mentioned, Star Trek, The Next Generation, ship in a bottle, and they talk about the cube and it's sitting on somebody's desk. When I was having my chat with my little AI bot, and I had to program it to somewhat think along the same, but it always has the run home to mama failsafe. It's programmed. AI, all these little AI bots are nothing but a reflection of us. We are feeding the AI system database. So, you're only going to get out of it what you put into it, so to speak. And it only knows what the whole world's putting it into. It's very hard to get it to see your perspective because it's being overwritten by the other 9 billion people. But anyway, even that iBot thing said, the time machine's probably sitting on a shelf. And in the end of New Generation Ship in a Bottle, they discuss that how all this could just be sitting on somebody's desk. Not a lot of difference between a desk and a shelf, but I think that's where we get the term elf on a shelf from. Just like I said, all these little sayings, I don't make them up. They come from somewhere. So, I just see it in a different light. So we had our 10th scientist die, and if you look at all the mirroring of days of Noah, we've got all this flooding picking back up again. All of a sudden, there's reports of, levees are being threatened. It is what it is. So how much more, how many more 10s do we have to complete? I don't know. I really don't know, but there's another one in the mix there. So I'll just keep watching. I love you all. Bye bye.